Welcome to the Madison Miller Podcast Special Edition series where I preview each and every team's Major League Baseball season. This is the last of 30 teams. This is the Washington Nationals. We'll do prospects, superlatives, team ceiling floor, futures, and a bold prediction for every team. And like I said, this is the Nationals time. All right, their top prospect is Dylan Cruz. He's an outfielder. His ETA is actually this year. He'll begin the year in Double-A. He is 7th overall on MLB.com. 2 is James Wood. He's also an outfielder, also beginning in Double-A. His ETA is also this year, and he is 14th on MLB.com. 3, Brady House. He's a third baseman, also starting in Double-A, but his ETA isn't until 2025. He's 48th overall on MLB.com, and that's it in terms of MLB.com prospects for the Nats. 4, Cade Cavalli, righty, will start the year in the big leagues. His ETA is this year. 5, Yohandy Morales, third base. His ETA is 2025. 6, Elijah Green, outfield 2026. 7, Dalen Lyle, outfield 2025. 8, Robert Hassel III, outfield 2025. 9, Christian Vaquero, outfield 2027. 10, Charlin Susana, righty 2026. 11, Travis Sikora, righty 2027. 12, DJ Hers, lefty 2024. 13, Victor Hurtado, outfield 2029. 14, Jake Bennett, lefty 2026. 15, Jackson Rutledge, righty 2024. 16, Trey Lipscomb, infield 2024. 17, Andrew Pickney, outfield 2026. 18, Jacob Young, outfield 2024. 19, Nasim Nunez, middle infield 2024, actually slated to start in the bigs. 20, Drew Millis, catcher 2024. 21, Zach Berzicki, righty 2024. 22, Mitchell Parker, lefty 2024. 23, Kevin Made, shortstop 2025. 24, Angel Feliz, left infield 2029. 25, Cole Henry, righty 2024. 26, Israel Pineda, catcher 2024. 27, Darren Baker, second base outfield 2024. 28, Jeremy De La Rosa, outfield 2025. 29, Dustin Saines, lefty 2025. And 30, TJ White, first baseman 2026. All right, best rookie for the Nats, if he comes up. And I emphasize that, if he comes up. The best rookie is going to be Dylan Cruz. This guy is just, he really raked up through the minors last year, but wasn't very good in Double-A in 20 games, so that's probably why he's starting there. But like I said, if he's up, it'll be Dylan Cruz. He's so talented too. Most improved player on the Nationals. My pick for this is someone that they're heavily relying on in their future, and that is C.J. Abrams. Yeah, he had 18 home runs this past season, but I think he's going to take the next step. And then he'll see more playing time, too. He only played in 151 out of 162 last year. Most disappointing. This person's being picked for this based on the fact that he finally had a good year last year. And he's bound to take a step back. Victor Robles. He hit almost 300 last year. But the couple years prior to that, mediocre or bad. Make or break player on the Nats. Nick Senzel. Senzel obviously didn't really work out with the Reds with all of their young guys and such. So this is make the most out of your opportunity situation for Nick Senzel. Ewing theory. All their Ewing theory people really have already left. It's like Soto and Turner and Scherzer a couple years back. So there's really not anybody where you could point to and say, yep, there's the Ewing theory guy on the Nats. All right, the team's ceiling and floor. On their ceiling, low 70s wins. The pitching's better than expected. Abrams takes the next step. Dylan Cruz is called up at the All-Star break and gives them a spark. And they battle the Mets for getting out of the basement in the division, or the Marlins for that matter. And their floor is low 50s wins, just like last year. And they're not as bad as the A's from last year, but there's a scenario where there's injuries and such, to the point where they finish in like the low 50s. And if both the Braves and the Phillies are super dominant and such, and the Marlins and the Mets are a little better than we think, there's a scenario the Nats finish with in the low 50s. All right, futures for the Nats. So, World Series, they're one of the longest shots on the board, 250 to 1. That means to win the pennant, they're probably like 125 to 1, 120 to 1. NLCS, they're probably 60 to 1, 90 to 1. To win the NL East, they are 120 to 1. It's funny, they're 120 to 1 to win the division. And 120 to 1 to win the National League. So that's weird. Awards. I'm going to see if Abrams is on here for MVP. Just for shits and giggles. No, but Jackson Chourio is. And also Young, I want to see if Josiah Gray or Mackenzie Gore is on here. Gore's 100. And Gray's 75. Dylan Cruz up here for Rookie of the Year. Yes, he's 50 to 1. And then Manager of the Year, Dave Martinez is 60 to 1. I can't believe he's still the manager. Holy crap. Comeback Player of the Year. There's nobody on the Nats on this list. And who's supposed to be their closer, Kyle Finnegan? Yeah, 60 to 1 for Reliever of the Year. Worst record. They're 7 to 1. So they're projected to be the fourth worst team in the league, behind the A's, the Rockies, and the White Sox. And the Nats win total is 66.5. Which just seems high. I want to see them make the playoffs. 17 to 1. The nose minus 10,000. Home runs. See if anybody's on here. I don't see any Nats players on here. I see Brent Rooker of Oakland. Strikeout leader. Maybe Gore or Gray is on here. I don't see either of them on here. Abrams stolen bases is 10-1. So that's interesting. I know Abrams is on the hits list, 200-1. I doubt he's on RBIs because he has no protection. And saves, Finnegan's 150-1. But the case for that is he's traded and he is awesome and gets a bunch of saves on a good team. Really good in spring training, by the way. Not that it matters. So my favorite Nats future. This is a good one. I like for them. Not that this is going to happen. But because of the number, I like it. I really think that one of those two pitchers could have like a breakthrough season. And put it all together. And Mackenzie Gore's going to be the other improved player on the Nats, too. Obviously, because I picked Abrams over him. But Mackenzie Gore's also going to be improved. But I do think there's a chance this pitcher pitches well enough to be like in the mix. Like the early mix for the Cy Young. Josiah Gray, 75-1 for the Cy Young isn't terrible of a bet. And my bold prediction for the Nationals. I'm actually going to say that both Josiah Gray and Mackenzie Gore will have ERAs under 3.5. And I think one of them makes the All-Star team. I know Gray made it last year, but I think there's a chance he makes it again this year. So I'm going to say they're both ERAs under 3.5, and one of them makes the All-Star team again. So there you have it for the Nationals and for the 30 teams. Next, I'm going to do the standings and predict who's going to win the World Series and such. So that should be fun.